So I am Alice Reeves and I am a business consultant, coach and creative, and I work with unconventional business owners to get their branding, marketing and operations sorted. The diversity of the people I get to work with. Not only do I get to work with a range of so many different industries, but also people at all different stages of their business journey with completely different problems because every business is so unique, welcoming, friendly and really interesting. So I have quite a long history with the Brighton Chamber of Commerce. I joined the Chamber as a member of staff back in 2010, so 15 years ago, as the events manager. I learned during the time I worked for the Chamber of the absolute power of community when it comes to business and how building relationships, getting to know a business community is the single most important thing I think any new business owner can do, because those are the people who are going to be there for you when you're struggling, when you feel like you're going to give it all up. They're the ones who are going to support you. I have made so many referrals for the brilliant people that I've met at the Chamber, and in return I have had so many brilliant referrals from people I've met through the Chamber as well. And I think it's really easy to get caught up in social media, digital marketing, online stuff. But actually, when you're running a business, I genuinely believe there is no substitute for getting out into the real world and meeting those people in person. You know, even if you go to a networking event where there's no one there who's your ideal client, it is still so worth building those relationships and getting to know what they do and them getting to know what you do. Because then when they meet people that need your services, when you meet people who need them, you can make those referrals. And that's what makes such a fantastic business community, is everyone building those genuine relationships so that they can recommend the right person for the job when they're having those conversations. The Chamber has just always managed to maintain this really welcoming, friendly, diverse vibe and this real kind of eagerness and want to really support its members. So when I first started my business, the first thing I did was call on the Chamber members that I had met all those years ago to help me with all of the bits that I was feeling scared by or unsure about. So I met up with someone who ran a law firm to talk about kind of contracts, what was the legal stuff that I needed to know. I met up with an accountant that I had met and stayed in contact with to just basically cry in front of about the fact that I hate numbers and I was scared of HMRC, and they really helped me and made me feel like it was all going to be okay. And I think in those first few months of business, you know, maybe even in the first few years when you're taking those really tentative steps, that's where you really want to be building those relationships with the people who are a little bit further along than you. I absolutely love meeting people up at Brighton Marina. I find it just so relaxing and lovely to sit on the boardwalk in the sunshine, and then if you want to, you can go and play glow-in-the-dark dinosaur golf. I absolutely love the work that the Brighton Dolphin Project is doing. I love following them on social media and seeing all of the videos of all of the dolphins off the coast of Brighton, and anything that is working to conserve and protect our beautiful seas is such a worthy cause. The most Brighton thing I've ever seen, and I see it regularly and I love to see it, is the silent disco groups that go up and down like through the Pavilion Gardens and up and down the coast. And it's just these groups of people, they've all got these silent disco headphones on and they're all just screaming the words to like ABBA, completely out of tune as they go around town, and it just gives me the biggest joy to see.